This is a classroom. You know, kids of the future, and I want to bless your kids at your school. So please. Thank you.
She's going.
You gain lots of fluid on your legs and stuff, and you can't move. It's very painful. And yeah, some days you think you're not going to make it.
I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who I've got to know over the last couple of months. I met him in Bali, sitting on a beach at 66, watching the sunset and having a bit of a chat. Now, Damien is an Aussie. He's been living for the last 15 or so years in Japan. He's got a wife and kids over there, and he's actually got his own TV channel over there of sorts. Well, not channel, but he's got a heap of programs and stuff because they've picked up on this rather crazy Aussie guy that does all this silly stuff. He ploughs his own rice fields, and he's actually built his own school. So when he was talking about the school that he runs, it's an international school. It's for young kids, very small ones. I said, well, that's amazing, because tomorrow morning I'm going over to Uluwatu, or to the Jimbaran area, excuse the noise, because we've been asked to come and talk to a local school over here with a view to getting it some assistance, some sponsorship. So we turned up, we saw what had to be done, and this guy decided to really chip in and help. Now, Damien,
hey guys,
he came over here in some ways possibly to die. Things, your health wasn't looking really good when you first got to Bali.
Exactly.
And the last 12 months has been hell. Do you want to explain just a little bit about your situation?
Basically, in Japan, I rescue a lot of animals. I rescue horses and rehome them, retrain them. Rescue dogs, chickens. I got a big farm in Japan as well. And the doctors are pretty convinced that because of that farm, I got a pneumonic disease, like through my lungs, an autoimmune disease. And 5 out of 6 people don't make the treatment, so it's been a hell of a year. Lots of steroids, and I couldn't walk, and heart attacks, and my kidney shut down, my liver shut down.
And your hair grew all funny on your chin.
Yeah, and changed colours. Yeah, so pretty much it was a pretty rough year, and I thought, I'm going to come to Bali because it's just so healing. It's really therapeutic.
Was your first trip to Bali?
No, it's about my 31st.
31st?
30th,
yeah.
I think it was my 30th last trip. Yeah, and just the culture and the people here. I just thought, if I can help, if I can give back, you know, maybe I can get some blessings back. So,
and so he was over here. We found the school. We asked what they needed, and Damien said, "What's the long-term goals? What is there in the future of the school that we need? Because we've got 38 kids in this little tiny school. There's a couple of classrooms. There's one toilet." And it's a long drop type toilet, a local toilet. And one of the things that the owner said, and here he is over our shoulder here, is we want to be able to put in a couple more classrooms, because the school is expanding faster than they can keep up with the kids. So after a couple of negotiations, almost, was it the first visit, I think?
Yeah, first visit.
Damien turned around and he said, you know what? I want to do something special for the school. I'm going to donate a classroom. So it's taken a little bit of time just to get things organised and to go through a couple of months. He went back to Japan. The amazing news is all his tests and that have come back so much better than when he left.
Yeah.
That his health is a million times better. But so far, check out the difference in the school already. We've got paving stones, we've got basketball courts. We've got a whole heap of work underway already.
It's amazing.
We've got
a short time too.
We've got about a dozen kids that go to the school that are being sponsored by Aussies and Kiwis and people around the world, just to try to help out. Because most of the people that go to this school couldn't afford or couldn't get into a normal state school. So this was set up to try and help people, and they found some people that wanted to help people to help them. So today I'm so excited to say that Damien's bought a bag of money and he's going to hand over enough. And do you want
a big project done, whatever they need. So.
Okay, so it costs $5,000 to build a classroom, and guess what? In the next month, and by the beginning of next semester, they're going to have a brand new classroom, all thanks to this guy here. I can't tell you how proud I am and how excited the school teachers and the students and the principal, everyone knows. It is such a massive day, and we are so incredibly grateful that I just want to have a little quiet word before the mayhem, because it's going to be a bit crazy. I guarantee there's going to be some tears.
Lots of tears.
These ladies here burst into tears.
You know, and I can't do it without you, mate. Like you and all your subscribers. You know, I found you online and I thought, mate, I've got to help this guy out too. Like if I can, I've got to meet him, and I found you on the beach.
Yeah, there we are, having a beer on 66.
Mate, yeah, great.
So look, it's been an incredible journey for me. I've been helping people for 12 months, nearly exactly to the day, and to finish the 12 months like on this big high is just, for me, it's massive. It's just massive. We've to raise over $7,000 already now for this school. It's
That's fantastic. That's
it
great.
is huge, and we've still got 28 kids that we're trying to get sponsors for. So if people are watching this and they do want to help, there's a lot of other works that they need. They need insulation in the ceilings. They've got tin roofs,
Your toilets,
and some toilets, all sorts of stuff. So I've got a couple of subscribers who are just putting $20 a week in, or every couple of weeks or something, just to help out. So we're getting bricks down. We're getting slowly. The pavement is slowly getting done, and by the time we come back at the beginning of next year, this place is going to start to look like a brand new school.
Like a real
Well, it is a real school,
yeah.
and the kids are great. They're so exciting. They're so animated. So listen, let's go and meet the rest of the staff and the husband who physically built the school himself with his wife. And let's go from there. Thanks so much, brother.
Thanks, brother.
I love your work.
I love you.
I can't thank you enough, and I'm so glad that being here in the first place had so much of a positive impact on your health.
Yes,
I think happy mental health is half of the bill.
It is.
And coming over here and just being in the island of the gods. If you're not doing well wherever you are, just
Come to Bali.
Come to Bali. It can't hurt.
Come to Bali. It's, yeah.
Right.
You get blessed, man.
Well, let's do this.
Oh, look at that crazy time now.
Jadi ada dua untuk siswa lagi.
So my son has been cutting grass for me because I'm sick, and he's been saving up his pocket money, and he goes, "I want to be like you, Dad. Please, can I have one kid this
Anak, how old are your son?
He's 10.
See, so inspiration ya guys. Jadi anaknya umurnya 10 tahun, kerja sama dia motongin rumput supaya dia bisa dapat hasilin ini duit supaya bisa buat sumbangan.
So for 3 months farm work.
Untuk 3 bulan dia motongin rumput.
Luar biasa.
So there you go, a 10-year-old who is our youngest sponsor has got his own Bali buddy.
Yeah.
Now, just to let you guys know, it costs $170 for these kids to do their annual subscription, which covers their uniforms and their basic tuition.
Yeah.
And we've got now a dozen kids, and there's more coming. As it comes through, it goes straight into these guys to cover the kids' schooling. So this
is from my son Kai.
from his 10-year-old son.
Yeah, my 10-year-old son Kai. This is for one child.
From this is for me. This is from
My
you.
best friend Paul.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll give him a hug.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what's going to happen is you're going to get you'll get a photo, and you'll get some little information about your child that you're sponsoring,
Right.
and then that child wants some information, a photo of you and or your family or whatever, so that you can sort of keep in touch through the school. And any time you're coming back to Bali, you've got an open invitation to come up here and meet them and say hello, and maybe take the family out for lunch or something like that. Because your donation is directly helping the family as well.
Okay.
This is what a classroom looks like.
This is a classroom. You know,
60 juta.
kids of the future, and I want to bless your kids at your school. So please.
Thank you.
She's going.
Semoga cita-citanya tercapai ya, Pak ya. Selamat ya, Miss ya. Finally. Makasih banyak. Bapak.
Ya, makasih, Ma.
Finally.
You've done a great start already.
It's amazing to see how quickly it's been done
My name's Matt.
and how much more there is to do. But by the time I get back from going to see my own family, I think there's going to be a brand new classroom there. So, and we've got more people coming. Hey, we didn't sing our song today, Damien.
Damien.
Are you ready? Yes! Are you ready?
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Okay.
Keras suaranya.
You remember this song? Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Lagi.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes, and ears, and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You want to go faster?
Lebih cepat. Cepat.
Are you ready?
Ikut nak, itu kamu nonton tiap hari.
Come on, Martha. You get in here too. I'll do it fast. It's not that hard. You ready?
Now, what's to start with?
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. All right, let's go really fast. Are you ready? Head. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yeah. One more. Faster.
Let's go faster.
Faster.
Cepat.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
So 2 or 3 months ago, I was told about a school in not far from Jimbaran, just up the hill from. Actually, it's right near that big giant statue that you can see from right around Bali, called the GWK statue. So I was told about a little tiny school in a village up near that statue that was set up for kids who can't afford to go to mainstream school. It's only young kids from 4 to 6 years old. It's a prep school, or a kindy, prior, infant school, whatever you want to call it. And it started with one child, and the teacher that set it up has a disabled son, so she started homeschooling him, and people said, can you help us, can you do some tuition? And over the next couple of years, it's been about 3 years now, they managed to build this little tiny school up. Now when we got here to have a look at it, it had 2 classrooms that were divided up into 3 classrooms and an office, a tin roof, no insulation, a couple of little tiny fans inside there just to try to cool the place down. And the playground was dirt with a thin layer of concrete over the top, which was lumpy and bumpy, and kids are falling over and skidding their elbows and their knees and everything. So they asked us if there was anything we could do to help out. And firstly, we came up with some pencils and some drawing equipment, and we also bought a few little toys and that for the kids, just to sort of give them a bit of encouragement. And then they started talking to us about sponsoring some children. Now, I'm going to jump forward. What's happened in the last 3 months is we've so far managed to sponsor 12 kids out of the 38 kids that go to the school. We asked them through a very, very close mate of mine who was sitting there, and he said to the teacher, if you could wave a magic wand, what would you like this to look like in 5 years' time? What if you could do anything at all at the school, what would it be? And they said, we desperately need more classrooms. And we said, how much is that going to cost? And they said, well, one classroom's about $5,000. Now, where the hell are you going to build a classroom anywhere outside of Bali for $5,000? The answer is right here. My amazing friend runs a school in Japan. He's an Aussie, but he's been living overseas for many, many years, and he runs an international school over there, and he wanted to do something special to help Bali. Bali's done a lot for him. He came over here. He was been quite sick for the last year or two, and he came over here to try to get clear his head. And Bali's been a sort of a natural healing place for so many centuries that to him being able to give something back to Bali was just a natural choice. And I want to introduce you to this man. His name's Damien. Damo, look, before we show him what's happened in the last couple of weeks,
It's amazing.
we put a call out through YouTube and through Facebook, and we've had people donating money to help the kids directly, money to help build a bit of infrastructure, some bricks and paving stones to clean the classroom, some basketballs, some sporting equipment, some drawing equipment, and because of my old mate Damo, a brand new classroom. Well, within 2 days of that classroom, the next day, the day after, we walked up here with a $5,000 Aussie equivalent cash donation. These guys had the first batch of cement blocks delivered for the classroom, which is going up there. Meanwhile, they've been so busy with the other little donations that they've managed, instead of the goat track that used to be the main road in and out of school, I want to show you what I've just found. We've just turned up this morning. Look at this. That goes right out to the road. They're still working on it right down near the end. And you come all the way up here. You've got a concrete area here. You've got a beautiful paved area here where the parents come pick their kids up. The kids can play out here. It's nice and flat. They've got another paved area up the top. And the new classroom is going in just around the corner. So I tell you what, these kids are going to have some fun. But let's sneak up there past the kids. If we can. You can't sneak. You can go, Damo. You go first. Hello, hello. Hey.
Hi, good morning.
Wow!
Hello. Bagus. Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh look, and the classroom's already under construction. Oh my God. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is how you get it done. You don't have council fees or approvals. You just get a builder, some gravel, pile of cement and sand. He mixes it by hand, and there's the foundations. Haven't even cleaned out the middle of it, eh, boss? But look at that. So the whole classroom, the whole playground used to be rough and bumpy and very uncomfortable. And now look at it. They're starting, they've got paving down there, they've got some games already on there. Look at their basketball hoop over there. It is just, wow.
That's amazing.
You were here when it all started, brother, and look at this.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How proud.
A little bit of charity, man, goes a long way, eh?
You know, it's a shame that the government and the local community don't have the resources to make this happen. But if you haven't got the resources to make it happen, all you need is some friends that have the resources. And I just, I'm overwhelmed that you guys and this guy and collectively, have achieved something so monumental so incredibly quickly. So there's going to be another one about the same size as that sitting there. He tells me it's going to take about 4 weeks to finish. We're already well underway, man. Within the first week, there's no council permits. No
red tape.
No red tape, no building consents, no engineers reports. They just whack the cement down. Oh, you gotta love it. This is how to get stuff done. Hello, brother. Bloody bagus. Oh man.
How are you? Thank you.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
That is the worker.
So busy. Hello, boss. Look, I'm beaming. I'm just so excited. I'm so proud of everything that we've helped these guys to achieve. The minute we've given him a donation, not only does he get underway the next day and get the paving stones down and whatever, but he also gives us receipts to show us that the money that's being sent over here is going to 100% good cause. And that's just, you know, people talk about the scams in Bali, and look, Bali's been well known for, they do scams at orphanages, they do scams at a lot of charities over here. Yeah. Not always, but there have been a lot of them in the past. It's so nice to be able to do something. It's so nice to be able to find somewhere that genuinely loves or needs the help, and
You see 100%
and it's putting it to amazing use. 100% of our money
you can see.
is going right here. Oh look, it's like this is the Damien wing. Oh, so what we're going to do inside that classroom on the back wall, I want to have a big tree. We're going to paint a big tree, and every child that gets sponsored by an Aussie or by an international family gets their photo and their child's photo up on the tree, so they can see who's looking out and their Bali buddies, see who's helping them, and make some connection. And down the track, we might even be able to do things like having a Zoom call or a Skype call or stuff like that. So we've got lots and lots of ideas, but look at the smile. Oh, look, the two of them are so happy, and they worked so hard for 3 years just to make this school possible. And now with your help, it's already almost doubling in size. You can only see that it's going to go onwards and upwards from here. And look, I'm heading home for a few weeks, so I just really wanted to pop in here before I headed home and just see what they've done. I'm just blown away how much work is underway already. They haven't even emptied the site, but they've got the foundations up. Oh, Damo, listen, brother, from the bottom of my heart, it's all your help.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have done it without you. And brother,
Yeah.
congratulations on such already doing an amazing job. And I gotta have a hug for this one. Oh, look, it's so great, it's so fantastic. Every time we turn up, these kids are, hello, mister, they're so excited to see us. And you can understand why, because now they're all got playing basketball, they're playing hopscotch. What's this one here? It's like another game?
Yeah.
A spinner thing?
Yeah, for study and play the student.
Yeah. We have this one at home as well.
Like, Ma, gimana nih mainnya?
Ini gini.
1, 2, 3. Throw a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the student.
That's it.
Yeah.
She's better at this than she is at basketball.
Needs to practice again. Needs to practice again.
That's funny.
Ini
Yes.
gimana mainnya nih? Ayo cari yang segitiga ya, segitiga lagi cari. Ya, lagi cari segitiga. Lagi cari segitiga.
Look the same
Lagi.
shape.
Bentar lagi.
Like that.
Terus. Ya. Cari yang bentuknya sama ya. Mana bisa?
Oh,
Bye bye.
Sampai ketemu lagi.
Bye bye. Hey, hey. Hey. Oh. Gotcha. There you go. Shake hands. Bye bye. See ya. They're good.
Oke, sip.
I just want to personally thank every one of you guys who have helped us to make this possible, Colin. And look, there's so many names, there's so many people. You know who you are. Thank you so much from on behalf of these kids, the families, and the changes you're making to their life. It is significant, it's massive, and it's just so incredible to see it all just gradually building right there in front of our eyes. The bricks are starting, and the road's in. and look, instead of just sitting here on the dirt now, the parents got somewhere when they come to pick their kids up to turn their motorbikes around and to get ready. It's all starting to happen.
Plywood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all the cement.
Yeah. Cement.
Amazing. Well, you're doing a great job. Keep going.
Thank you.
And I'll see you after Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the one.
Hello, boss. Thank you. You can tell he's the boss. He's got the high-vis hat on. And he's the only one wearing shoes. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Wow.
Ayan na, senyum mas.
Amazing, amazing difference.